whoa. What's going on? Holy smokes, guys. We got new highs. What's going on? Alex O Crypto. Wild evening we had yesterday, I must admit. How we all doing? Hope you're doing well. We are here live, 8:30 every morning, getting you those trade setups early in the morning. Yeah. Hope you're all doing well. What's going on? TRD Farmer dropping by. My man, the myth, the legend, TRD Farmer, the man who's already seen Tool. Yet I cannot wait to go see them myself. I can't believe I gotta wait to the end of the month to go see the band. What's going on, Farmer? Good to see you, bro. Darren does things. The DDT, the master himself. I bet you he caught this long. What's the bet? DDT caught the long. And Delta Chai. Good morning, Delta Chai. With the cool shades, man. I don't know. These are like blue light glasses off of Amazon, and you know. The new thing is to have clear glasses, right? Like, it went from, like, Ray-Bans to, like, Oakleys. Remember the really cool Oakleys? I see kids wearing sunglasses today that, like, they look like ski goggles. Should we get some ski goggles? I don't know if you, I don't know if I could handle the ski goggles, but, I'd try for you, Delta Chai. Johnny Watchman, apparently my superpower is bidding $1 away from the wick every single time. My man. Those entries sometimes are difficult. Sometimes they're difficult, especially with limit orders. I use limit orders all the time, and sometimes I got to front run even my own trade setups just so I know that I'm going to get in. Because how many times has the trade ran away from me? As long as there's the confirmation, jump in. That's kind of my goal, or not my goal. My theory is that I'm trying to clean these things. Is that if the confirmation is there, and it's just like $20 or whatever, a bit higher, that's okay. That's okay as long as the confirmation's there. As long as everything's pointing in the direction. I'm just kidding. I killed it this week. Yo, that's awesome. Schlong as always. DDT is in the schlong. DDT is in the schlong, and Jeep Corp says, Ayo. Oh, man, you're schlonging, eh? So is the Otter Gang, man. So is the Otter Gang. Hope you're all doing well. I smashed a like without even knowing whether I like you or not. Mark Dutch, what's going on, my man? Good to see you, brother. That's all right. Sometimes you just gotta trust your instincts and go ahead and slap that like button, man. You guys are great. What are we looking at this morning besides the Otter Schlong? Hope you're all having a great day. I just limit because of fees. I YOLO long and short. Yeah, I know the fees are they can be brutal, especially when you start trading with quite a bunch of money. You know, it costs you $90 to enter a damn trade sometimes. I think I marketed in on that big shoot up we had before, and it was like $140 entry. It's like, what the? That's ridiculous, man. So we're here. Trade setups were given in advance in the Discord. I said lower this 35,220. Always giving up my ideas. Come on early, giving the ideas. So we got this going on here, where I'm just looking to catch some trades. Okay, to catch some trades. We had given this box here from before, where we were looking for a short. It came out of here, so this was quite late at night, and I was watching the baseball game, so I wasn't able to catch this short here. I was able to catch a little long here, which was nice. However, I did miss the massive move. Okay, I did miss the massive move. But we did give the trade setup from down here early in the morning yesterday. But yesterday was a kerfuffle, man. What a kerfuffle yesterday was. I mean, I wouldn't have blamed you if you didn't trade yesterday. I almost feel like I shouldn't have traded yesterday because it was very Jerome Powell spoke. I mean, we got that bullish news about the new ETF being listed again. Solana's pumping to the bloody sky. Like, my God, guys. this is interesting. Now, we did come up and get everybody after all the news and after Jerome Powell spoke and all that stuff, you know, around 4 o'clock, we pumped, okay? We pumped. We started creeping up, and then bang, we pumped, okay? I did have a trade set up down here for a short, and I got knocked out of that trade, okay, at a small loss. But, however, we are now looking for other trade setups. So, hope you're all doing well. Good morning, French Toast. Good morning, French Toaster. How you doing? Never trading FOMC again. Yesterday was nuts, yeah. Yeah, yesterday, I didn't like yesterday. It was, I escaped by the skin of my teeth, okay? But if we go into yesterday, this was a bit chaotic, and I did say yesterday morning that I would not trade this, and guess what? I traded a little bit of it. But I mean, let's play back the tape, right? Let's play back the tape. Maybe we'll speed it up here a little bit for us. But like, I mean, guys, this is chop, 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 bang, bang, bang. Okay, chop, 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 bang. Right? You're either winning large and you're catching these quick moves, or you're just getting wrecked, man. You're just getting wrecked, right? Even catching this short down here, you're looking for it to continue down after a bang, bang, right? It's like a lightning bolt, man, over here. Bang, right? So, and then just a crawl, fake out to the downside, a crawl. It's just crawling, and then it just starts making these higher highs. Okay? Starts making these higher highs. You get this momentum here. You can see the momentum that builds. And then look at this, like just banging on you. Banging. Right? So yesterday was a difficult day to trade, okay, my friends? If you did lose some money, if you did not do so well, then I understand, because I didn't have a great day yesterday either, okay? I had a little bit of profits, but nonetheless, I did get stopped out of a couple trades, which wasn't fun for me, okay? Which wasn't fun, because it was very much interest rate decision. Jerome Powell, bullish news, right? Now, what would have taught me yesterday to stay out was that we got the massive bullish news in the morning, okay? So we get this massive bullish news in the morning, and for me, that was the catalyst to all this stuff. So we get this massive news in the morning, it pumps, right? Then we get, obviously, the interest rate decision, Jerome Powell, all this shit in here, okay? But this was the idea yesterday, was that we got the bullish news in the morning. And, of course, the markets cooled down for this guy to speak and all that shit. But this is the continuation of the morning, okay? This was the continuation of that bullish news this morning. Now we are in another area. So I have some key levels for you guys. I also have some trade setups that I'm looking for. Simple support and resistance. Some pulls from down low, 786 down here. With support lines. Okay, so we're looking for a continuation of this pump, but right now we have been rejected. Okay, we have been rejected. We can pull a fib. Let's go to the 30 minutes, so it's a bit more neat for you guys. Let's get rid of these. We can go to the 30 minute, and I'm looking at this 34,800 area. Okay, 34,800 area is going to be the main area where I'm looking for a bounce for a continuation. If we do come down, okay? If we do come down. I'm also looking for a short from up here, okay? And we did get the bearish divergence on the 15, I believe it was. If you go over the 15, yep. So we got the bearish divergence last night here. That would have been your entry signal for here, okay? If you did catch that, that would have been your entry signal. Coming up to a key level of resistance that we had marked out, okay? I did not take this trade. I was watching baseball, okay? And that would have been your entry signal for this move here. Very, very simple, easy trade setup given that was for last night. But I wasn't on the charts then. So now what am I looking at? Well, I'm looking at this continuation pattern here, but I would like to see this continue. Well, let's pull this all the way up to the top wick here. Okay, to the 786 here. Okay, that's what I'm kind of eyeing. You can pull this back down to where the move started, and you also have a golden pocket here, okay? But for me, whenever there is a big move up, I like to pull it from where the move started, right here. This to me, you can see respected here. Okay, it came back down and respected this golden pocket. And for me, I would like to see something like this and a continuation upwards. Remember that we only have a couple days left of trading, right? And we do have some news coming out tomorrow. I think we got, yes, we did. So we got Bank of England interest rates, okay? So for all you Brits out there, we got this coming in this morning. Why isn't it printed? Refresh. Impact 3. So it's even, okay? It's even. I checked this morning. But then tomorrow we do have unemployment rate, non-farm payrolls, okay, and Canadians who are unemployed. That's why I'm working from home and I'm a day trader because, you know, Canadians, we don't have jobs anymore because we're in a recession supposedly, okay? So we do have some things coming out tomorrow. However, today I believe there are some earnings, so we need to be aware of that. And then we go over to the results after yesterday, and then we can see that we're most likely not getting a hike in December. Okay, so that's interesting to see, is that this has gone up quite dramatically, saying after yesterday that we're not getting a hike after Powell spoke. Okay, so we'll be keeping an eye on this, right, to see if Jerome Powell wants to hike interest rates one more time, just to wish us all Merry Christmas. Okay, and then we can go to probabilities, and we can see that, you know, they look for cuts possibly come the 6th. Okay, so March, April, May, June. So June they're looking for a turnover, which is kind of cool because March is the halving. Okay, March is the halving. So just keep your eyes on the prize, have a longer term outlook, and then bring it into focus. Okay, my friends, into focus, my friends. I'm looking for a 15 to 30% pump on flow. Mark's looking for things, guys. Mark follows a pump and flow model. I didn't say it. I didn't say anything. You guys are crazy. I love it. Okay, so that's kind of my general outlook right now. So we're looking for a bounce for Bitcoin. I'm looking for something like this, okay? Looking for something like this. However, the bias has to be to the upside, guys. April to May is the halving, not March. Thanks, DDT. It's 178 days or something like that away. Something like that. Thanks, DDT. I appreciate you, bro. So right now I wouldn't say we're flagging out. We had this bearish divergence pushing down. We're looking for a push back up to the top, and that could mean a rejection from up here. But also remember, with such an aggressive move to the upside, we need to be very patient, okay? So working our way through the charts here. We'll get rid of all this stuff here. We'll get rid of this, and we'll get rid of this, okay? So what can we see? So the weekly is pushing up. Stochastic's very much oversold. The long-term time frames look to cool off. Okay, that's what I continue to see here, is that the long-term time frames look to cool off. But, however, the money flow, it is coming up, okay? It is up on the 4-day. The 3-day is looking to curve over. Okay, but we can also see the momentum waves are very oversold, okay? Then we get a 2-day confirmed red dot. So this is what I'm interested in here. So when I pull up my levels, I have a key level here over at 37,400, okay? So when I pull this range here of the volume, we can simply see we have a point of control here. A point of control here. But we also have, let me get rid of this here. We also have another volume node within here that I was looking at as well. Around 37,400, okay? So I'm watching this 37,400 quite diligently, just because that's where I think if we do get another push up, we could be looking for another bounce, okay? We do have some good volume around there. So I'm definitely watching that 37,400 if we do look to make a move higher, okay? So we do have these key levels. I have marked them out and posted them in the Discord. So if we do get that move up to 37,400, well, what can we expect? I would expect for this to come up like this and get a rejection downwards, okay, with some bearish divergence. And then when we pull up our oscillator tool here, especially on the daily, I think the daily is more indicative of this, is that where we can look for this move to come up and then carry down, and a continuation pattern, okay? Continuation pattern. I don't necessarily see us making a higher high. That would be even worse for the price action, I think. If we make a higher high here, and then it would be hard to make a higher high here because of how high this momentum wave is. So I look for continuation with a higher high divergence to the downside. Okay, so that's kind of my long-term outlook if we do get a push up and a continuation. Okay, right now we can't be fighting this trend. Okay, we clearly can see that we have such a bullish candle, momentum wave, and look at the money flow after yesterday. We get this beautiful double topping here where we see this continue up, and the VWAP's pushing up as well, right? So you got the VWAP crossover, the money flow just flying off the rails, and we get this massive stochastic momentum here. And you can see the shift in the momentum wave within here. If you zoom in, you can see that you're starting to get this momentum to the upside here, this little orange speck, okay? So very, very interesting. It looks like we can push higher, so we need to be prepared for that, for higher prices. So typically we want to get into longs, but we're looking for a little bit of a retracement. Not much, but a little bit of a retracement for price today, okay? We're looking for a little bit of a retracement. As we flip through here, we can see, oh, we're getting a little bit of a pump here on Bitcoin up to 455. Okay, on the 12-hour here, we can see we clearly pushed up, right? But now we can see everything starting to curl back up. We got the green dot pushing us up. And this money flow, man. This money flow is absolutely absurd. So we need to be very prepared for what's yet to come, okay? What's yet to come. Going into the 4-hour, very similar. So we have pushed up here. Everybody was talking about this trend line here. We'll put the trend line here. We can see that we have a nice top over top here. Okay, have we broken out? I'm not convinced yet that this is a breakout. We've broken out of the structure, but I'm not convinced of this being the move, okay? We could be curling back up right now for a possible continuation up to much higher targets. We haven't taken out this high on the Bybit charts. I believe we've taken it out on the Coinbase chart. So depending on your chart, it's depending where you're looking for price to continue upwards, okay? So for me right now, we're looking for within this range to come back and retest this area where we broke out of, right? So we're looking for that. We have this move up. We're looking for a retest and then a continuation upwards, okay? For me, the 4-hour, you can see we're very much oversold yet again, right? Yet again, we've just pushed up, very much oversold. Pushed on news, in my opinion. So for me, the red dot confirmed looks like we can roll over, and we do have money flow coming out. Okay, we can see that money flow is coming out. We did get the move up, but we can see money flow is coming out yet again. Okay, look at this continuation of the VWAP. I thought that was very interesting here. So the posturing of the VWAP can change. Okay, so let's keep an eye on this 4-hour today. If we do move upwards towards the 0 line, and that crossover could mean that we just stay up here. Okay, so need to be very cautious with price action right now, okay? We're getting a little bit of a move this morning, coming up to that key area that we're looking to short. If you want to short, it's very much up to your discretion, my friends. Shorts are getting wrecked right now, so we need to be very careful. 13 people in here. Let's get those smashed like buttons going. We had 21 people here a couple of days ago, so we are slowly but surely growing, which is awesome to see. I mean, everything's for free. Great community here, so thank you guys for your support and all the love that's within the Discord and all the fun we have. So going down into the nitty-gritty, I can simply see that, you know, we've come down, we've wicked down, looking for the bounce here, pushing back up. We do have the trade setups where we'll be looking for trades. But we have to wait for confirmations. I'm definitely French toaster. I'm scared to short anything. Yeah. Like this, even the short yesterday with the like perfect setup, man. Perfect setup. 50-minute bearish divergence coming up to a key level, wicking up, getting rejected. But like you see this and you're like, oh, here we go again. We're going up to 37K or whatever, right? So it's very much up for interpretation. If you get the confirmations, you could go on it, but we know this massive push to the upside is occurring, so we want to make sure that we're protecting ourselves, okay? We want to make sure that we're protecting ourselves. So what else can we see? In the short-term time frame, we could pull like the volume across here. I'm not a big fan of that. And you could trade here, value area high kind of deal. But for me, this is there's not enough information above here right now. The information is really below us where the price is going to either come down and continue, or it's going to continue up and put in new structures. So when I zoom out, right? When I zoom out on all these things here, let's get rid of this. When I zoom out, we don't have structure around here, okay? So look, we follow the price over to the left. We always look to the left, right? And there's like this structure here and this structure here. So like what can we pull from here? We can see that we're at the bottom of here. This to me, there isn't much structure. We could pull like a fib. Oh, we can pull the volume over here for this area. And be like, okay, let's mark these out. Really? That's barely even, 35.9, so we can throw that one across. I don't know. For me, that's not enough information, okay? We can zoom out yet again. We can go over here. There's not much structure. The structure is above us, right? The structure is up here. The structure is up here, right? Around 37,900, like we were talking about earlier, right? The structure is up here, right? So typically we would be moving quite dramatically fast through this area up to 38.9 area, right? And we could pull this area here. We can look here. Same thing, right? Same thing. 38.9, right? We got some more information here. Okay, so it's interesting, but to me that's price being here means that price either wants to come back down or it wants to come up to this area. And we're kind of in a very volatile area, right? We're in a very volatile area where we're above this area that we have marked out, that we traded in sideways, we flagged out, we've popped up. We had this beautiful pattern to the upside. We've broken out, and now it's looking to curl up and continue its way upwards to that 37 area that we have marked out, right? We're also at a very big golden pocket here. We're sitting on a golden pocket. If we zoom out, onto the daily, and we pull this here, so we have two golden pockets. One's from here down to the lows, so swing high to swing low. You got your golden pocket here, so we could be at a very, very key level of resistance. Okay, we could be bouncing off of this here. And then the full range golden pocket is way above us, right? But we are sitting on a golden pocket right now from this high, right? So it is a possible retracement level. However, we know how heavy the support is below us around 31.8, right? We know right here we have this massive 31,800 level of support that took us so long to break out that we have finally broken out of. So if we are going to head down, we are going to look to come back and pop off, right? So that's kind of the ideas I have for Bitcoin right now. I will be on the charts, looking at this in the nitty gritty, looking to jump into a possible trade and hold it. But right now I need to be patient. Just talking to myself right now, but I need to be patient and wait for the price to come to me. Okay, the price to come to me. Therefore, I can set myself up for success. Right after yesterday, it's been sporadic. I think there's going to be a lot of FOMO people after this move last night. If people got off the charts, there's going to be a lot of FOMO, people wanting to catch the rest of this move, and it could possibly dump on their ass. Psychologically, I'm thinking that everybody's going to feel the FOMO after this move. They want to catch it to the upside and possibly dump on our ass, okay? I'm looking for it to come back down to this area around 34.8 to retest. So something like this, like we said earlier, and then continue its way up. However, shorts right now are very dangerous, so be careful out there, my friends. Going over to the Dixie. What has happened to the Dixie, my friends? The Dixie has dropped it like it's hot, okay? We're down to this 105 support area that we've had marked out for so long. Okay, we're chopping within here. Does this mean that the Dixie is going to pop off? Quite possibly, okay? We were making lower lows here. Now we made a higher high. And then another higher high. And now we've put in a lower low. So we've broken structure yet again. Okay, we've broken structure yet again. We broke structure here. Right? And we broke structure here. Okay, so the Dixie has not been very indecisive as of late, if you can see that. So right now we look for the retrace up and the continuation downwards, okay? Downwards. And if the Dixie pops up today, that means we can see risk on assets come down, right? It's not perfectly correlated. However, if you do overlay the Dixie on your charts, you can see that when the Dixie dumps, the Bitcoin price pumps. It's a little bit lag affected, right? However, you can see that on the chart, right? You can see that, right? Inverse correlated, right? Inverse correlated. Not exactly perfect, but nonetheless pretty accurate. Pretty accurate. So we use it as a reference point, okay? We use it as a reference point. The ES, well, the ES, the ES is flying, baby. Okay, the ES is flying. Coming back to this trend line, retesting it, okay? So I have a trend line drawn up through the bottom here. We're coming back to retest that. We are clearly in a massive downtrend right here. You can see the downtrend that we're in. So we'd like to see it get above and continue upwards. However, this is just bullish news due to the interest rates and stuff yesterday. So we'll have to be patient on that as well. The NASDAQ has pumped up quite a lot as well. And Bitcoin dominance is flagging out. Okay, so Bitcoin dominance is flagging out, which does indicate that we could see higher highs. We're looking for that 57% target for Bitcoin dominance. But as things such as Solana, as ADA had a nice pump yesterday, right? XRP had a nice pump yesterday. As these alts continue to pump, we would most likely see this flag continue to the downside with dominance, okay? So we're definitely watching this for continuation to the downside and then maybe a possible pop-up. But right now, the dominance is weakening. However, the dominance is bloody strong, okay? 53% is strong. So close to 500 subs, says Lunar Beaches Crypto. What's going on, my man? Hope you're doing well. Lunar Beaches Crypto in the house. Darren Dosing says Dixie fell through its ASS. Yes, that word. Ass. Thanks, DDT. Much love, brother. Yeah, I know. Look at this. If that's what we call falling through your ass. We need to copyright that. Falling through your ass, Dixie. Wow, new low, right? New low. So very interesting to see. Jerome Powell speaks and shit happens. I mean, the man's like market Jesus, okay? Market Jesus. So the trade setups are as follows, right? We have the trade setups, the trade ideas. We're looking for these, and the big daddies are as such. So we have those ones here, and then we have I can't find it. Morning trades. Then the big daddies are as such, where we're looking for, let's go to the 12-hour, where we're looking for the swing failure pattern up top here. So if we do continue up, we're looking for it to come to 37,360. Let me do a 360. 37,360. Higher high, lower low to the downside, okay? That's our big outlook. And then our other big outlook is the retest coming down, retesting 34.8 and then continuing upwards. Okay, those are our big daddies. And then our little scalpies in the morning that we're looking for are within here. So we're getting a blood diamond here coming down to a key level of support. I do have a trade set waiting. If we can come down, let's see if it comes down to our level 35 to 23. Just waiting. Trading is waiting, my friends. Trading is waiting. Be patient. Have a plan. Execute the plan. On to the next one. Wait for confirmations, though. I always watch volume, momentum waves. The VWAP is above us. Okay, so we're looking to come back up to it. If we do dip down, we look for the VWAP. The VWAP flop. We can watch volume here and see what's coming into the market. Right now, volume's pretty flat, right? So we look for that wick down where we trickle down, boing, right? So we need to be prepared for absolutely anything. Okay, getting a little bit of support here from the 55. It's nice to see, but it looks like it could fall through, especially with this blood diamond. Especially with the blood diamond. So we be patient. If there's any alts you guys would like me to look at. Whee! Oh, sorry. Whee! If there's any alts you guys would like me to look at, I would be more than happy to do so. We know that Solana has key level of resistance above it at 47. Okay. It has gotten out of this range. It's parabolic. Beautiful, beautiful for Solana. Link is fell out of the trend line just like we were talking about yesterday with ADA. So we fell out of the trend line. It is back above that trend line, which is good to see. We had a very much a V-shaped recovery for Link. I would like to see Link get up to 1250. We'll have to wait and see on that. ADA, same thing. We had the trend line. We broke it. We pumped right through it. Okay, same thing. We'd like to see it get above 31 cents, 31.50. XRP. Hopefully this isn't a big divergence at the top here, but it is. So we could look for Link to cool off. We got the higher high and the lower low. So we could look for XRP to come back down a little bit to reality. However, the pump is the pump. You want me to look at Turbo? We'll look at Turbo. Turbo time, baby. Turbo. Turbo on BitMEX. B Turbo. Turbo USDT. And can we look at AVAX? Yeah, absolutely. It's turbo time. What is that? That's Jingle All the Way. Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's turbo time. Tommy, take my hand, Tommy. Sorry. Oh, man. Memory lane, guys. Memory lane. Jingle all the way. Mech C. Okay, we'll go on Mech C for you, brother. Tommy, take my hand. Power Rangers Turbo. Yes. Yes. Oh, I have it. We'll re-add it because I don't want to go looking for it. Well, it looks like I did some TA on it. It looks like I did some TA on it. Well, it would have been a great buy down here. 150% pump. 150% pump. Okay, so that's good. You've pushed up. You have your key support here. And then what else do we have over here? Well, this looks ugly as fuck, but oh well. Let's look. Let's look. Okay, support here. Volume here. Support and volume. You got to match it up. You look for your support and your resistance. Why is this so dark? You look for your support and your resistance. You match it up with your volume. Those are your key levels and stops along the way. Then you have the tops. Then you have a top. Okay? So that's how I would mark it out. And you look for continuation. If you're trading, that's great. If you're accumulating, I mean, depending on your accumulation, here was great. Here can't. If you think it's going to the moon, then I mean, here's just as good, because it's turbo time, my friends. You can see an uptrend flag here breaking out. Naturally, this wants to break to the downside, so that's good to see. Very much following Bitcoin price action, right? Bitcoin pumped, and yeah. So if you flip this to support here, this one here, and you continue your way upwards, then great. Okay, you have some stops above you. However, this is key level of support. If you lose this support, you're coming back down to this area here, right? So if you lose this support right here, I'd say around here. Let's pull the volume here and let's be sure. Yeah, so see, even the volume's pretty weak there. So most of the volume's down here. So there is still an opportunity for you to fall back down. You have some support here. I'd bring this down a little bit lower. But right now, very, I don't want to say bad, but I mean, this is such a wild move. You know what I mean? Such a wild move. You can see that you're flagging out here. You can pull the volume through here. Yeah, lower this a little bit. Okay, so you're above this here. You're looking to continue your way upwards. You've pushed through this previous resistance. Now you have to deal with this one above you here. So it's a nice breakout. It's a nice breakout, but however, it's very much, what are you expecting out of this is up to you. But like you can see, it's very much just consolidation sideways, then massive moves. So it's hard to catch these massive moves. So if you're DCAing, great. But for me, trading something like this, you're asking to get wicked out. You're asking for some pain. That's just my honest opinion. Right? You can look for it to come back down to this key level, possible long there, right? And like this is big percentages, right? You can make some good money on this, right? You're flagging down, right, which is healthy. Could pop to the upside, right? I don't know. If you want to do some life or TA, here you go. Oh, no comment. Well, we're coming down to a key level on Bitcoin. Coming down to that 335, 235. A little bit of a dump ski coming down on Bitcoin. So I hope that helps you with turbo time. We're going to take a look at Avalanche. Let's go over to Avalanche. I like Avalanche. I do hold Avalanche. We are getting a little bit of a dump ski right now. That's okay. Avalanche. Okay, I picked up a lot of $9 Avalanche, which I was pretty happy about. Just checking out, see if there's a trade opportunity here on Bitcoin. 1 second. Woof. Right down to our level. Is it going to continue downwards? Let's go into the nitty-gritty 3-minute. Volume coming in, smacking us down. Maybe not the best trade setup just yet. Let's see. Can we get a bounce? Can we get a bounce? So we've come down to our golden pocket here. Key level of support over here. This is where we were looking for a bounce. We'll have to wait and find out if we're going to get it. We're waiting for confirmations now on the trade. Okay. Very strong volume failure to get above. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Volume still strong here. Maybe 786. Maybe 786. Looking at the 786. Well, exhaustion, a little bit of exhaustion here. Sorry, guys. We're just looking to see if we can get into this trade right now. We'll get rid of the long here. Or we'll get rid of the short position, sorry. We're looking for the bounce here. Shout out to you guys on the live. Thank you guys so much. Jingle All the Way is a great Arnold Christmas movie. Put that cookie down. Tommy, take my hand. Crimson Caravan Company. Stop whining. Welcome to the channel. Drink coffee. It's good for you. Right now, I got a 50x long from 0.00001140 that I've taken most of the profits and I'm letting the rest ride. Just opened up a small short a few minutes ago. Good work, TM. That's awesome, man. I love to hear that you're winning, man. That's great. That's great. That's great. CCC in the hizzy. B Team Crypto. What's going on, man? Trade setup given in advance. I feel like jumping in. How do you guys feel? Do you guys feel like we should trade this? I think so. Uh-oh, we're going Die Hard Christmas movies now? Uh-oh. You guys are trouble, man. You guys are trouble. Most definitely trouble. Okay, the entry. We're looking for the entry. I'm gonna get this trade set up off the Okay. Okay. Continuation upwards. Drop, flag out, drop. Okay. Like we said, this 34,800s are key level. Are we gonna get a dump-a-palooza today? Pardon me. I got a frog in my throat this morning. Maybe I just need more coffee. We're going to look at Avalanche. We're going to look at Avalanche. We're looking for the bounce right now, though. We're looking for the bounce. I'm pouring myself more coffee, by the way, if you're wondering what I'm doing over here. I always bring a thermos. 786. Down to the 786 now. Getting spanked on. Stop loss is just under these wicks if we're going to enter. Okay, bouncing up, bouncing up. Bouncing up, baby. Bounce, baby, bounce. Volume coming into the market. It's 9:14. How you all doing? You guys having a great day? Going over to our superpowers. So some of you guys want to be inflatable. Some of you want to grow hair any time. I bet you you're bald. Some of you want to jump very high. Are you just like going to dunk on your son or something like that? And some of you want to wear rollerblades, but you're super fast rollerblades, okay? So like, for all you guys who selected you want to grow hair anytime, are you bald? Put a 1 in the chat if you're bald. If you're not bald and you got a thick head of hair like me and a thick head, thick as shit, as they say in England, that's when you're not smart. They say you're thick as shit. Looks a lot different now, eh? Whew. We're getting dumped on, baby. We're getting dumped on. The bears are angry. The bears are angry. We got a little bit of support here that we kind of are losing, but we're exhausting right now. Okay, getting down to the 3 minute. We can see that we're definitely looking for this to push back up. We're very much oversold right now on the short-term time frame. We would like to see this push back up. From this morning, falling right into our zone that we were looking to trade. Okay, a lot of people who are longing all the way up here, they're getting wrecked right now. They're coming for your liquidations. We can check over on the book map over here. What can we see? We see a lot of red down here, a lot of big buy orders here, a lot of buys all throughout here. Okay, not much shorts above us. There's some shorts set at 35.7. So you can see there's a lot of buys to get through here if we are going to push down. Okay, so that's very interesting. Make sure to always have your book map. It's free on YouTube. I don't know why you wouldn't use it, just to get a general idea of what's going on with the orders. However, there is quite a push here. Looking for that bounce, baby. Looking for that bounce. Trading on the live. Trading on the live. Trading on the live. 0.3 French toaster. You're receding a little bit, French toaster. Send Darren a toupee. Hey, some women love bald men, so we're not gonna even compete, okay? Okay, you guys know who I'm talking about, Mr. Hub himself. And some of you just want to dunk on your children, so that's questionable. Okay, so be very kind to your kids. Don't just dunk on them. Looking at AVAX, okay, we're gonna go over to AVAX here. We can see we have this beautiful down channel. Okay, starting to use the shampoo a bit. The receding chart is formerly known as Daddy Zach. What's going on, Outgoing Corey, my man, Daddy Zach? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank you for dropping by the live. Much love to you, my friend. So we're looking for the bounce on the Bitcoin. The trade setup was given in advance. We were doing the auctioning yesterday. So massive down channel for AVAX, okay? Let's pull the volume. Let's look across here. Like, I hold AVAX, so my opinion is biased, but it is my opinion. Most of it's all my opinion anyway. So we can see that we've gotten hammered a lot harder than most of the other coins, okay? That's very true. Very, very, very much hammered. However, the phoenix rises from the ashes, okay? The phoenix has risen from the ashes and put in new highs, okay? It has put in new highs. So for me, where we're at right now is beautiful, because we have this volume gap right here where price can look to move quickly up to this area here.